The great sounds of the 30s and 60s, trivia and old-time radio. This is the Nostalgia Station, Memories 107.1.
And we're wrapping up our GJRB show, the Music and Memories. I hope you enjoyed the program. We're just about maybe 40 minutes left to go with the show. So we're just going to wrap up our programming here, and I hope you enjoyed the program today. Music and Memories on GJRB Online, and we're going to continue with these great sounds. And along with that, we'll give you our weather on the fives for Clinton and some national temperatures that we have here. So keep it here on GJRB Online for that. Meanwhile, while we throw another good one on here, let's see, we're going to pull it out here and play another one, another golden oldie from the 70s, as we are bringing back some of the great music from a great time. Music and Memories, that's our name of our show, where we pull out music from all decades and see, remember some stuff. I'm going to pull out some more stuff from my Dusty 45 collection and give you some of my music and some of the memories that come from it, to let you know what the show's all about. It's all coming your way here on GJRB. Okay, so that song doesn't play either. Okay, so we're going to have to dig out something here. I'm going to go out to the bottom here and pull up a song. And one of my favorites, actually. Pull this up. Great classic. From early 1972, around there, this group from Chicago called themselves the Shy-Lights. Have you seen her? Music and Memories.
One month ago today, I was happy as a lark. But now I go for walks, to the movies, maybe to the park. I have a seat on the same old bench to watch the children play. You know, tomorrow is their future, but for me, just another day. They all gather around me. They seem to know my name. We laugh, tell a few jokes, but it still doesn't ease my pain. I know I can't hide from a memory, though day after day I've tried. I keep saying she'll be back, but today again I've lied.
Oh, I see her face everywhere I go, on the street and even at the picture show. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? Oh, I hear her voice as the cold winds blow in the sweet music on the radio. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her?
Why, oh, why did she have to leave?
comes to an end, I'm looking for a letter or something, or anything that she would send. With all the people I know, I'm still a lonely man. You know, it's funny, I thought I had her in the palm of my hand.
Tell me how you see her.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen her? Have you seen her?
Shy Lights from Chicago on GJRB Online. Have you seen her? Great classic. As we bring back the memories, the music and memories on GJRB Online. Got a music and memory coming up for you from Al Stewart, coming up from the bicentennial year 1976. Great, some fond memories for me, so that's coming up next. And along with that, we'll give you our weather on the fives. We're going to do that right now with our weather on sounding there. Give you our weather for Clinton, Iowa, and let you know what's going on. But first, let's take a look at some temperatures across the nation. It's 55 degrees and cloudy right now in Green Bay, Wisconsin, 66 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and Boulder, Colorado checking in with 64 degrees. Rapid City, South Dakota, they are on a number 1, which I think is a flood warning, if I'm not mistaken. Rapid City, no, it's a local pollen alert. So if you are one of those that has a lot of major allergies, that's not too good for you. Rapid City, right now, looking at, we're going to see their temperature, 64 degrees in Rapid City right now. West-northwest winds, 14 miles per hour. Relative humidity, 45%, 2.42. Barometric pressure, 29.67 inches and dropping. And we have a visibility of 10 miles. Let's take a look at what the weather is for Rapid City right now. Chance of showers or two this evening for your area, followed by some partly cloudy skies overnight, low 42, winds west-northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. No precipitation tomorrow, not bad, sunny skies, high 67, east-southeast winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. There's a 20% chance of precipitation though for you on Saturday night. Skies, a few passing stray showers and thunderstorms, a low of 49, with the winds south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. 74 and intervals of clouds and sunshine in the morning, with clouds later in the day. Stray shower and thunderstorms possible, with a high 74 for Rapid City. It's south winds 10 to 15 to 25 miles per hour. That's Rapid City, South Dakota. And right now, you have scattered thunderstorms expected for Sunday night with a low of 54. And southeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain again, 50% for Rapid City, South Dakota. So that's what's happening there. But right now, let's go to our homeland right here, Clinton, Iowa, where right now we have a warm temperature of 78 degrees. Absolutely fabulous. Feels like 78 degrees. Wow, look at that. But we have a river flood warning right now in effect for this area until 8:55 p.m. Central Daylight Time tomorrow. So we still have a lot of chance for river flooding because we're going to get some more heavy rain in this area right now. Winds are south at 11 miles per hour. Relative humidity 77%. Barometric pressure is dropping, so that means we're going to get some more of this precipitation in this area. It feels like we should be like buying a boat here pretty soon. Barometric 29.86 inches of mercury and dropping. Looking at the radar this hour, we just have scattered showers from just about west of Iowa City and Cedar Rapids area, but otherwise pretty clear through the whole area at this point. Here's our forecast. Strong thunderstorms likely tonight with a low of 65 degrees, southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, high 82 degrees with west-southwest winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Taking a look at Saturday night, this is when it's all going to be interesting because we're going to get some more of these potential for heavy rain and severe storms even. Scattered thunderstorms in the evening hours becoming more widespread overnight with the potential for some heavy rainfall, low 62, southwest winds shifting north-northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour with an 80% chance of that happening tomorrow night. 78 degrees for a predicted high on Sunday. Morning thunderstorms. Partly cloudy late. East-northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Have a chance of rain again at 50%. And then going to Sunday night, low of 59 with some more thunderstorms expected. Develop overnight with a low of 59 degrees. East-southeast winds at around east-southeast winds at around 10 to 15 miles per hour. And that's what you got. Looking at some of the really heavy, really terrible, I mean, they had some real bad weather south of us. Tornadoes that knocked, ripped a lot of houses apart, and a lot of people really suffering there. So we're going to be praying for good conditions where people can clean up after that horrible mess of weather that we've been having. And let's just see what happens when we get back to maybe some decent weather. Weather on the fives, 25 and 45 minutes past each hour on all talk shows. Or rather, let's try it again. Weather on the fives, 25 and 45 minutes past on all music shows, 25 and 55 on all talk shows, and any time in the hour that ends in 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, or 55 minutes past the hour, right here on GJRB Online. This song brings back some fond memories to me when I was in high school. This song was a big hit. I was a freshman in high school. Good memories and bad. But this is a great song. You're the Cat, Al Stewart.
Strolling through the crowd like Pete Laura contemplating a crime. She comes out of the sun in a silk dress, running like a watercolor in the rain. Don't bother asking for explanation, she'll just tell you that she came in the year of the cat. Give you time for questions as she locks up your arm in hers, and you follow till your sense of which direction completely disappears. By the blue tiled walls near the market stalls, there's a hidden door she leads you to. These days, she says, I feel my life just like a river running through the year of the cat. Still with her on the bus and the tourists are gone. and you've thrown away your choice and lost your ticket, so you have to stay on. But the drumbeat strains of the night remain, and the rhythm of the newborn day. You know, sometime you're bound to leave her, but for now you're gonna stay in the year of the cat.
Bringing back the Year of the Cat. Great song, Al Stewart on GJRB Online as we wrap up our program of Music and Memories and wrapping up our spotlight on Doris Day. We were featuring her music throughout the afternoon here on GJRB Online. We're going to pick maybe one more song from her before we close out. And the growth of rock and roll music, though, kind of dropped her popularity in the mid-1960s. And she had a musical sideline, though, with her son, Terry Melcher, who is one of the most successful in the rock producers in that period, most notably with the Byrds. His early work with Paul Revere and the Raiders and a professional life took a turn for the wake of the death of her third husband, which was Marty, in 1968. She managed her business affairs for 17 years, but then learned after her husband's death that he had embezzled her entire career's earnings, leaving her broke. Boy, what a nasty thing to do. Drove her to a nervous breakdown, but recovered later. In 1968, she began her CBS sitcom, which, by the way, will be seen this weekend on the Decades Nostalgia Network. So wherever you have that in your area, check your local cable listings for the channel in your area for that one. Great rerun of her series, which was on Monday nights on CBS. It was a great memory watching that program. But anyway, got a lot of, when her show went off the air in 1973, she focused mostly on her energy on a Doris Day Animal Foundation, and she did some cable specials called Doris Day and Friends. I think I remember that being on 1994, short time. She released a love album with unissued songs recorded in 1967, and then in 2011 her heart gathered tracks for sessions she did in the 80s, including 4 co-written songs by her son Terry Melcher, along with the Beach Boys' Bruce Johnston. Wow, I know that. That's interesting. 4 vintage tracks also were released in 1951 and in 1964. And of course, we just lost her last week. She had a bout with pneumonia at the age of 97. She had 3 more years before she hit that 100 mark. But she didn't quite make it, unfortunately. But her music will never be forgotten. That is for sure. Her music was absolutely fabulous. And her sound will be well remembered, gotta tell you. Doris Day. And I heard a song earlier, and I wanted to go into my YouTube and pull that up real quick. Well, we're going to get ready because coming up next, of course, is more great music and memories on our 9-foot closed circuit signal from a Music of Your Life. But I want to thank you so much for listening to the Music and Memories. And if you didn't get a chance to listen to it live, I hope you enjoy it as a podcast. And listen to it anytime here on the GJRB Spreaker public site. So you're welcome to listen as many times as you like. We usually keep this show up until we run out of room on our Spreaker public site. By the way, I am down to 37 hours, so we're doing pretty good. That's for sure. And I can't get the schedule up on can't seem to see the schedule on the Spreaker Public side. I have to drop that schedule. I like that because I used to put my schedule up there. But my homepage does not see the schedule, so we're going to give you some shout-outs. First, a birthday shout-out. I want to do that before I forget it. From my Facebook page. I want you to do that real quick. I don't have my birthday theme up, so we're just going to skip that part and just go to my birthday page on my Facebook. So we're just going to go there. And see if there is anybody. We'll just kind of give that birthday shout out while we got that 19 minutes left of the show. Throw that birthday shout out in there. Let's see here. Let's hurry up. I know it's there. Wishing a big happy birthday to one of our church members, Randy Carty, celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday to Randy. Let's see if we got that on there. Do we have that? Let's see here. Pop that in. We're gonna and one other person. So we have two people celebrating a birthday today. And we're going to go to that here in just a couple of seconds as soon as it pulls up. But I know for sure our good friend Randy Carty having a birthday today, so happy birthday to him from GJRB Online. I don't have any of my celebrity birthdays all ready to line up. Usually I do have the celebrity birthdays that you celebrate your birthday with, but don't have that lined up on this program. So I will pop that in later sometime. And other than that, it's going to be pokey. It's just taking forever to go in there. There's just one other birthday beside him that we're celebrating here, and it will not. It's going to take it forever to come up, so I'm going to skip that. And I'm going to check with find out why their schedule of their programs isn't up. Wonder what happened to that. I was able to get into it real easily. But unfortunately, oh yeah, I hear David Scott of Spaced Out Radio had a birthday today too. Scott of Spaced Out Radio. So happy birthday to Randy Carty and Dave Scott. Randy being 59 years old, and the Spaced Out Radio, his 46th. Happy birthday to both of you guys from GJ Online here on Spreaker, and a big happy birthday to you. And hope you enjoyed it. I was listening to Music of Your Life earlier today before I came on, and they played a song by Doris Day called "A Guy Is a Guy," and it's I guess another one of her classics. So why don't we throw that in to close out of our Doris Day profile. A Guy is a Guy, Doris Day, on Music and Memories on GJRB.
I walked down the street, girl should. He followed me down the street like I knew he would. A guy is a guy, wherever he may be. So listen and I'll tell you what this fella did to me. I walked to my house like a good girl should. He followed me to my house like I knew he was, wherever he may be. So listen while I tell you what he did to me. I never saw him before, so nothing could be sillier. At closer range, his face was strange, but his manner was familiar. So I walked up the stairs like a good girl should. He followed me up the stairs like I knew he would, because a guy is a guy, wherever. So listen and I'll tell you what this fella did to me. I stepped to my door like a good girl should. He stopped at my door like I knew he would, because a guy is a guy, wherever he may be. So listen while I tell you what this fella did to me. He asked me for a goodnight kiss. I said it's still good day. I would have told him more, except his love in the way. So I talked to Mama like a good girl should, and Ma talked to Pa like I knew she would, and they all agreed on the matter. The guy is my guy wherever he may be. So the good girl should, if like I knew he would, because a guy is a guy wherever he may be. And heard the story of what someone did to me. That's what he did to me.
Another great classic there from our 60 Most Requested Songs album, a song called Guy's a Guy, Doris Day on GJ. I hope you enjoyed our Doris. Didn't get as many songs to get from her albums, but at least we got a pretty good chunk of them there. Some of the real good ones that her, of course, her signature song, Queso Rosara, one of her best. So if you didn't miss all the songs, just listen to the show from the very beginning. Here on Spreaker, and you can catch all the great Doris Day songs. A big shout out though goes to a lot of our Spreaker listeners and Spreaker followers, and some of them, including hey, yeah, by the way, I wanted to say I'm hoping maybe he's listening later on to this recorded podcast. Bob Huber, the handyman Huber. I know that I'm still going to be calling you that by mistake, because I do that out of habit. But you dropped your handyman icon, your handyman moniker there. But great man, and just keep up the good work, man. You got some good music there, and you have a good show. And we're going to talk to you about maybe a future show. I'm doing a sports page on Tuesday, by the way, here on Spreaker at 3 o'clock Central Time. So if you are in the area, I know you do a live show in the afternoon on Tuesday. Either Tuesday or Wednesday, but if you want to come aboard and be on the show and talk about wrestling, we'll do that if you'd like to get on it, because we're talking about WWE. I know you talked about it, that I would get into it again, and we'll talk about that on a sports page. So come on in and be on the show that day for a while. I'm going to be on sports page 3 o'clock Central on Tuesday afternoon. So drop in that day for Gary J Sports Page right here on GJRB Online Network, and we'll chat about that a little bit. Meanwhile, though, let's see. I wanted to say something else, but now I can't remember what it was. So no schedule. I don't know why the Spreaker dropped their schedule off because I usually post my schedule on what I got coming up, and that's okay, because I really am not going to be scheduling any prims in the coming year here for anyway. So I mean, it really doesn't matter anyhow. But if you drop your schedule line up, that's okay. Some of the stations on the air right now that I do follow, here on Spreaker, let's just talk about them. First of all, Mike Myers, the Radio Hope Network, on the air every morning, 7 o'clock a.m. Central Daylight Time. Brings you, actually 8 o'clock in the morning. He used to be on 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock in the morning, Central Daylight Time, 7 mornings a week. That's the Mike Myers Show, Radio Hope Network. Listen to him. He got some good stuff. He gives you inspiration to get you through the day. The Mike Myers Show. And, of course, Snarky Ozzy Jarvis, the late night lady who plays a lot of good music, talks and some interesting stuff. She's from Oregon, a town called, I'll say I forgot the town. But anyway, she's in Coquille, Oregon. Just not far from Portland. She puts on a good show. Tune into that. Also, we have the other fabulous guys that you can tune in. WBR-FM, Also, Caramel Conservative, sorry I missed your live broadcast on Tuesday night. I just needed a rest Tuesday. I was kind of going. So I didn't really get a chance to catch you live, but I did listen to your podcast. You had a good show the other day. Also, OBFSU, our big fat soft underbelly. Boy, what a show you had on the other night. Oh, brother. Boy, you really pounded it all in there. Pounded into shape. You had a great show the other night. What I gotta say, man, you tell it like it is. You don't play games, you know. So, he really had a great show. So tune into him. I don't know exactly when he's on live. He just kind of goes on the air whenever. So watch for postings. He's kind of like me right now, doing spontaneous. It's whatever, whenever from now on until the next week. So we're going to be doing Sports Page on Tuesday. And then after that, it's just going to be basically whatever, whenever. I won't be scheduling any more programs for a while. It's just going to be on the air whatever day, whatever time. But I will post, 24 to 48 hours before a air date that I'm going to be on the air from time to time. But other than that, it's just going to be broadcasting just spur of the moment. Just going to drop in there. And I'm going to take a break for a while after Tuesday next week and building up some programming. I've got some shows to write. I'm writing a Way Out There, another edition, and I'm deleting some shows off from April. So I've been doing that. I took a lot of shows off here recently from our April broadcast. So listen, there's still some left over. So listen whenever you can, but they're going to all be going pretty much here pretty soon. So, but these shows for May and June, pretty much to mid-May to June, we'll keep those on the air a little longer so that you can listen to these podcasts. They'll still be on the Spreaker public site for you to listen any time from now until probably, I'd say, July, August. And then it starts to build up again, and I'll have to delete. But I keep the shows on. And it depends, too, because I could be bumping up to that broadcaster plan. If I upgrade to broadcaster, those programs will stay on longer because I'll be able to have the space to keep them there for a little bit. So when we go to that 3-hour plan, we'll be broadcasting more often, too, under our spontaneous. So you never know when we're going to be on the air here on GJRB Online. That's, here on Spreaker, and tomorrow you might be hearing a Cub game if you are a Spreaker follower on the Spreaker public site. It will be marked in gray as a private broadcast, but you are welcome to hit that play button and hear the Cubs game from our 9-foot closed circuit signal. Anybody who wants to listen to that anyway. And, of course, we'll be on the air maybe on Tuesday. We'll have some broadcasts possibly maybe on Sunday. And then on Monday, I'm going to take that Memorial Day off. Got some stuff to do, a little relaxed. But you never know. We might be on the air. Like I said, I'm practicing my spontaneous. And then Tuesday, we're going to be on the air with the Gary J Sports Page from 3 to 6 p.m. right here on GJRB Online, so tune in for that. Return to the Sports Page, brand new season. And we're going to keep our format. We're going to still do what we've been doing, but it's going to be a little different in that I'll probably be... I always lose track of my train of thought. It'll be the same idea of a show, but and I'll still be doing scores every 10 minutes. But I'm going to be working on getting on-air guests, too. Like I said before, I'm planning on getting a hold of Bob Huber for a possibility he could talk sports with me on that day. I'm going to look for some more guys that are into sports and would like to talk sports with me. We'll do that on the show. So just to let you know about that, you want to tune in for that Sports Page coming up right here on GJRB Online, so you'll want to check that out. It'll be that'll be coming up on Tuesday, okay, and that'll be our new season of Sports Page here on GJRB Online. So we're going to close out our show, and I always like to close out with another good favorite, and kind of get ready for our show here. So that's what we're going to do. Hope you enjoyed the program. That's going to wrap it up for our edition of our show called Music and Memories. If you like the show, once again, please drop me a line on our Spreaker Public site. Let me know you like the program, and hit that like button so that we know that you're out there and that you were listening to the show. Now, I couldn't post this on Pinterest because I think I have to get a photograph to do that. So I'm going to have to put a photograph on there for that to get on Pinterest. But I will try to do that here real soon. And I will put it on there, okay? So just to let you know about that, I'll get that ready for Pinterest in the next couple of days. But that's going to wrap it up. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I'm going to leave you with Kenny Yarborough and Baby the Rain Must Fall. Have yourself the best night ever. So long, everyone.
Some men climb a mountain, some men swim the sea, some men fly above the sky. They are what they must be. But baby, the rain must fall. Baby, the wind must blow. Wherever my heart leads me, baby, I must go. Baby, I must go. I do not love for silver, I do not love for gold. My heart is mine to give away, it never will be sold. So baby, the rain must fall. Baby, the wind must blow. Wherever my heart leads me, baby, I must go. Baby, I must go. I am not rich or famous, but who can ever tell? I don't know now what waits for me. Maybe heaven, maybe hell. Baby, the rain must fall. Baby, the wind must blow. Wherever my heart leads me, baby, I must go. Baby, I must go.
This is the GJRB Online Network.